This smells familiar.
Smells like how I want to start my new year off right here.
Really?
Ooh, man.
It smells like a fruity pool toy. Doesn't it? You get that, like, fresh, thin plastic vibe, but, like, maybe a little strawberry scented?
I can't say that's what came to mind, but I can kind of see it now that you say it.
Yeah.
I was going for more like a Three Musketeers bar that was just covered up in, like, fresh strawberry slices and, like, a raspberry combo.
I'm not getting chocolate, but you do you, boo.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm loving this.
Okay.
By the way, if you're new here, I'm Josh.
I'm Erin.
We are Stuff and Whiskey. We're tasting blind. We have no clue what's in this glass or that glass.
Nope.
We're double blind. We drew these samples, this matchup that was paired together for whatever reason. We'll find out later. Drew it from a big old pool full of samples. Mm-hmm. They got keyed numbers on the bottom of it that we're going to find out later what they cost after we give it a rating. And then we're going to stack up what we just tasted versus that price tag to see if this actually is worth the money that they're asking. Also, we'll let you know which one we prefer. And then once we do the reveal, shock and awe will follow usually. And then from there, we'll talk about why we put this matchup in here and maybe why you should care about these pours. But right now, glass number one, smelling pretty good to me.
It smells good, not great, but I'm interested to try to drink it and see what I get.
I should actually say, it smells great to me.
Okay.
This smells like great whiskey on the nose. Everything, the more I smell it, holds true. I mean, you can even add in like a little bit of like a milk chocolate covered almond with like a little bit of cherry in there as well.
Okay.
So let's get glass number one on the palate. Cheers. Man, I don't know about you, but no pull float here. That is very good whiskey.
Okay.
Feels like bourbon to me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'm a little more underwhelmed than you are.
Okay.
I don't have specific notes right now. I think so. We batch film, and this is our last filming of the night, and we've recently tried some pours, and the pour that we had before this was a little bit darker.
Yeah.
And I think I just want that.
Okay. Try to give this its own
I'm trying
merit.
to, and I think I just need some time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say that. I'm going to leave it right there. We're going to drink glass 2, and then I'll come back to glass 1 in a minute. And
we haven't even talked about glass 1 yet, lady. Don't get ahead of yourself.
I just did. I just gave you what I have right now.
You took one sip. Take a second sip.
But what I'm telling you is that's all I'm going to have right now. I need to go to glass 2 at some point, and then come back to glass 1 and reevaluate.
You're not even letting it build on itself.
I will drink it again, but I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
Second.
Know thyself. This is what I know.
Second sip for me. I got to give a shout out to my Granny Grace. She graciously hooked us up with some, what is it, Harry and David? Mm-hmm. Some sweet treats for Christmas. And in that are some chocolate-covered almonds. And there's also some chocolate-covered cherries.
Yep.
And this is like if I put both of those in my mouth and ate them at the same time.
Okay.
It's super good.
Wow, you're getting chocolate on this.
Milk chocolate specifically.
Not.
And I'm still getting that little bit of nougaty sweetness, but it's leaning more towards the milk chocolate covered almonds and milk chocolate covered cherries.
Are you sure you didn't mix up our glasses?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that smells like.
Okay.
Yeah, glass 1 is great. I love glass 1.
Okay.
I don't have anything else to say about it other than that right now. It's putting other things in my head, like distillery ideas and whatnot, but try not to let that influence me. One of the biggest pitfalls in blind tastings, if you're new to blind tastings, and here at the start of the year, I would encourage you to get involved in some blind tastings, even if it's just your own whiskey. Go on Amazon, search 2-ounce Boston Round. You'll find some sample jars. Put your stuff in there. Throw a little number on the bottom of it.
Yep.
Make
yourself a little key.
Yeah.
And if you have enough, you'll forget about what numbers or what.
Yeah. Mix them all up. Yeah. And then just take the sample, pour it without looking at the number, taste it, and let your palate tell you what it likes without the labels and any hype or bias that can influence you. And then you can really get down to your own personal preferences. I remember when we started this channel, at this point, we actually started recording 5 years ago, January 5 years ago. And when we did that, I had been so impressed because I'd started doing blind tastings for like a year prior to that. And I'd had some allocated bottles and I wanted to see if they really stacked up to stuff on the shelf. So I built a pool similar to what we have here now, where I had allocated versus available. And I had like, I think it was 8 matchups, 16 total. And after the first round, most of the allocated stuff had lost to available stuff.
Yeah,
and
I remember this.
What ended up winning was Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Available products reign supreme. That isn't always the case. As we've gotten into this more, we've learned that there's a level of whiskey that kind of does supersede and make higher price tags make more sense. Although
not every higher price tag whiskey makes sense, but there are some that do. So I think that's what we've learned. But okay, can we taste glass 2?
Honestly, I was stalling.
Have we smelled it yet?
No, I was stalling a little bit because I can still taste the finish on glass 1, but it's now tapered off to nothingness.
Okay.
So
well, I would like to move on.
Glass 2 on the nose.
It smells darker.
It smells awesome.
This is what I wanted.
This is more brown sugary. The first glass was more like milk chocolate, fruit, little bit of that almond nuttiness. This is more like brown sugar, caramel, and potentially even a little chocolate syrup in here too. Yeah, this has got some darkness to it.
Yeah, I like it.
I am getting a little fruitiness in here too, and I can't quite put my finger on what it is.
It's like a dark, like chocolate and pear.
I was gonna go more with like a, I'm blanking on the name of the place. Not Maribel. Is it Maribel's over in Brentwood?
There is one in Brentwood, yes.
Okay. They have a chocolate fountain.
Oh, okay.
If you ever go for brunch, have you ever been there for brunch?
Once years and years
Okay, they have a chocolate fountain. And like they'll have...
There's also one by the airport. I think that's the one I've been to.
You think about Monell's?
Oh, I'm thinking about Monell's.
I'm thinking about Maribel. So anyways, Nashville, Tennessee stuff. There's kind of a fancy brunch spot, and they have a chocolate fountain. And they'll have fruit on there where it's like, strawberry slices, banana slices. They'll have some graham crackers. They'll have marshmallows, and you stick them in the chocolate fountain. And I'm kind of getting a lot of that in this.
What else? What do they have on the chocolate fountain?
They got strawberry slices and banana slices.
What
and
else?
I'm getting both of those
What else?
in here. Did I say chocolate slices? Strawberry and banana slices. I think they have graham crackers too.
Okay.
And they have marshmallows.
The first time you said it, you said graham crackers. The
But
emphasis was on a different syllable, and it just piqued my interest, and I wanted to know if that's how you actually say it, but you said it differently the next time.
I like to keep you on your toes.
Graham crackers.
Graham crackers. All right.
I'm
Glass
sorry.
number 2.
It just threw me.
Both of these smell awesome to me. I love both of these, at least seemingly.
Okay.
Glass 2 down the hatch. Wow. That's more fruity on the palate than even the nose. Wow.
It's also softer on the finish than I thought.
Ooh, okay. I'm surprised at how fruity it is.
I'm having a hard time with these.
You can't trust the first sip.
Yeah.
Aaron is bound and determined to only take one sip.
I'm going to take another sip, man. Stop bossing me around. Let me drink my whiskey how I need to.
You're the one that tells us all that you can't trust the first sip.
No, I know. I am 100% in agreement with that. But you want me to tell you my first impression after the very first sip, and sometimes I don't have one. Sometimes I need like a second.
Well, that in and of itself is commentary.
Well, but you wouldn't let me do it. You were like, no, you gotta say more. And I'm like, I don't have more.
No, I didn't say you had to say more. I said just take a second sip and let it build. Second sip to me, awesome. Honestly, and this is gonna be great. Like, I'm getting a lot of similar notes between these two pours on the palate.
Okay.
This is a little bit more like cherry chocolate cordial.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, chocolate cordials have that like cream in them that's like really, really sweet. This doesn't really have that going on. It's more like a chocolate covered cherry, but like a maraschino cherry.
Yeah, I can see that.
Whereas the first glass is a little bit more like a dried cherry. Slight difference there, but this is a little bit brighter and sweeter. than glass one even for
I
me.
need more time with both of these before I comment anymore because I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like,
Can I?
we're here. Yeah. We're here at the beginning of the year. We've been doing the channel for 5 years, but we're not pros. We're just hanging out, having a good time. That's what whiskey is really all about.
Oh.
It's not to be taken seriously. This might as well be our first video. It sure feels like it's off the rails at this point.
Well, it's not off the rails. I think this just goes to show that you can be drinking whiskey.
That's a good point.
For decades.
Yeah.
And
sometimes you don't know what you're dealing with.
Sometimes, and that's okay. Like, it's okay. It's just whiskey, and your palate differs from day to day, and whiskey hits you differently. And I don't know. Sometimes you're not going to get something, and that's okay. Sometimes you can't say flavor notes 5 layers deep, or sometimes oftentimes for me, whiskey just tastes like whiskey. Some of it tastes like better whiskey, some of it tastes like worse whiskey, but sometimes it's just whiskey and I can't tell you exactly like different notes from it. Yep. For me, that's kind of glass 1 right now. It just tastes like whiskey flavored whiskey. It's fine. It's not as dark as I want it. I do prefer glass 2. It is darker, and I kind of told you I was in the mood today for darker, and my mood can change from day to day. So today, I prefer glass 2 because it's darker, but tomorrow I might not want darkness, and I might like something lighter. So today, I prefer glass 2. I'm giving glass 2 thumbs up. I'm giving glass 1 just okay.
Okay.
And I can't tell you why any more than I just did.
I like what you're saying.
And that's okay.
I would also say it's 2026. It's the new year.
It is.
Let's make whiskey fun again,
Happy
guys.
New Year.
Happy New Year, and let's make whiskey fun again in 2026.
Why so serious?
Yes, it's not serious. Although I think what I was fighting for a little bit here in my own way was that I was having a much better experience than you were, and typically our palates align a little bit more, especially on pours like this. So I think based on my knowledge of your palate, that like if you would have given a little bit more time here, I think your results might be a little different.
I think you need to stop telling me
No.
How to live my life.
I'm not,
and just let me be me.
Hang on.
I think you're trying to get me to like something as much as you do, and because I don't right now, you're like, you want me to.
No. I'm surprised you like glass 2 more. I am.
Why?
After going from 2 back to 1.
Why?
I'm surprised because 1 is darker and richer.
No, I disagree 100%. Okay. I went from 2 to 1, and 1 even got
your glasses.
Worse.
Okay. They smell very similar, man. I'm having a tough time with these two because they feel so similar to me. The biggest difference for me is that glass 2, and this is wild cherry Pepsi in a glass.
Yeah.
Glass 2 is. Glass number 1 has a little bit more of that milk chocolate thing going on that I mentioned previously, and that like a milk chocolate almond, milk chocolate cherry. Mm-hmm. And these are both, to me, very good. Man, I'm really struggling to... Okay, I feel like, based on what these taste like, I'm rating them on what I feel like the price point would be. And that's, I'm just kind of ballparking my experience here. Maybe I should just go strong thumbs up on both these.
Based on what you like, not on what you think it's going to cost.
I could... the reason why is, this is a tough one for me, I could almost be 2 thumbs up on both of these. Almost.
Well, right. We don't know the price yet.
Yeah.
So pretend the price is free.
Thumbs up. Okay. I would absolutely want a bottle of both of these. I think they're both very good, seemingly bourbon whiskey.
Okay.
They taste fantastic. I mean, I love the notes that are in both of these. My preference probably is going to be a slight preference to glass 1.
Okay.
But that's only because I'm getting a little bit more richness in it.
Which is interesting because I'm definitely not.
So
that just goes to show you how your palate can differ by drinking the same thing.
Yeah. Now, I want these to be $100 or less. And if they're $100 or less, I'm probably going to go 2 thumbs up on either one of them. I think that's fantastic at that point. If they're over $100, we'll see. Let's start with glass number 1. My slight preference.
It's $125. Where do you land on that? Because it is over $100, but not.
I gotta take a sip.
Not a ton.
You're just okay on it. Where are you at 125?
I'm staying just okay. I'm not gonna go thumbs down. I don't love the price. I don't love the whiskey, but I don't feel like it's a outrageous price point.
Dude,
It feels well crafted, but I just don't like the flavor tonight.
Yeah,
as much.
When I'm thinking about bourbon that I really enjoy, I want some fruitiness, I want some vanilla, I want sweet oak, an impression of some age. I want enough presence on the palate. If I were going to critique it, I would say for 125, it's a little on the thinner side. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't love the thinness that I'm getting.
You got drier sheets just now.
I'm gonna stay a very strong thumbs up on glass one at 125.
Okay.
I can't get to 2 thumbs up at that price, but $125, having tasted that, I would buy a bottle in a heartbeat without thinking twice.
Okay.
I wouldn't buy 2, but I would 100% buy 1.
Okay. That's fair.
And that's a personal economy thing too, because if I had more discretionary fun money, I would probably be 2 thumbs up on that. Mm-hmm. It's my right in my wheelhouse of flavor preferences.
Okay.
Glass number 2, number 40 in our key.
175.
Yeah, I'm staying strong thumbs up. I'm staying.
I'm gonna stay thumbs up as well. It's more money than I want, but I don't think it's egregious for what I'm drinking. Which is unfortunate for me to say that, because I feel like 175 is a lot for whiskey, but it tastes good.
Here,
I like it.
Before we find out what these are, we hear you guys in the comments. There's a lot of people that say that, they don't want to spend more than $50 on a bottle of whiskey or $100 on a bottle of whiskey.
And that's fair.
And everybody's personal economy is different. My boy Matt Burns told me once upon a time, don't ever tell another man how to spend his own money. Like, I think that's sage advice.
And I think what we do with our videos is we
speak to what we would do.
We speak to how we would spend our money. And if you want to use that as guidance to how maybe you spend your money, do that. We're not telling you to spend your money. We're just telling you how we would spend ours.
Right. And if you watch enough of our videos, you'll see patterns emerging. And you're like, oh, okay, that they feel that way about those types of things. Yeah. And also, if you get plugged into our Patreon, it's linked in the video description below. We have a Google sheet that has everything we've ever tasted on the channel, as well as a link to those videos, along with the price tag, what we gave those rated with the price included before we found out what we're drinking, which is what we're doing here. I think we're both in the same place. I'm staying thumbs up on both. Yep. Erin's just okay on glass 1. Thumbs up on glass 2. Are your thumbs up at 175?
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to say very briefly before this reveal, when I'm thinking about whiskey, and the whole reason I brought up the personal economy thing and people not want to spend more than $50 or $100 on a bottle, when I taste something like these pours, I'm immediately thinking, what does what these do for less money than they are?
What else can do?
What else can do what these do for less money? And honestly, like, I'm coming up blank right now.
Okay.
Like, when I drink something like Buffalo Trace or E.H. Taylor, a lot of things do what those things do. Okay. Weller Special Reserve, a lot of things do what that does. But when I'd
like to find out what we're drinking.
This stuff is doing things that not a lot of things do.
Okay.
So, for that price point, that's where our ratings land. Would we like to pay less? Yeah, I think we both said we'd like to pay $100.
Yep.
Glass number 1, my slight preference, your not preferred pour today. Number 39 is
Old Forester 1924, 10-year.
Oh, actually, I had a suspicion that could be
it's
that.
100 proof.
I had a suspicion that could be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like that profile.
Okay.
If that was 110 proof, I'm like...
No, it's 100 proof.
I know, but if it were higher proof, that would put me into 2 thumbs up territory. Yeah.
Why? How do you know that?
More impact.
Okay.
Just more impact. What's glass number 2? Number 40.
Michter's 10-year bourbon. 2024.
94.4?
94.4 proof.
Wow.
And both of these are thanks to Justin Williams, so thank you, Justin.
Justin, thank you, man.
I will say that the 94.4 proof, to me, tasted higher proof than the 100 proof. Only because I feel like it was a little darker. And it gave me the illusion of proof.
here's what I'll say. Great matchup to start 2026.
Yeah.
This was a ton of fun. I love both of these bottles.
Okay.
I will say 1924 and Michter's 10 for that matter, in blind tastings like this, because I have a preference toward higher proof, sometimes these don't perform as well. And they're honestly the type of pours where the context of tasting, knowing what I'm drinking, usually serves these better. You know, the blind tasting format is a data point, but it's not the gospel truth. Just, it's an informative and fun way to taste whiskey.
Yeah.
That's the way we like to do it. But, you know, I think at the end of the day, these are the pours that I enjoy more when I know I'm drinking them.
Yeah.
So now that I
can
know
see that.
I'm drinking these, I'm going to take a sip of each of them, and I'm going to see how I feel then. But, like, I'm not changing my ratings. And I would agree.
Can we do this off camera, or does this need to be done on camera?
No. We'll do it off camera. But
Okay.
what I will say is that this is how I feel about both of these. Like,
Yeah,
I
see it.
if I see a 1924, I'm going to buy it even though I don't like the price tag. And if I see a Michter's 10 bourbon, I'm going to buy it even though I don't like the price tag. You know, I wish they were both
Why?
100.
Why?
Because they're kind of hard to get, and I do enjoy the profile that they have usually. So I like to have a bottle of both of these around, but I'm also not stockpiling them.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I think the ratings for me bear out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think they do for you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tend to like Michter's more than Old Forester
I do.
1924. Yeah,
Historically.
it checks out. All the math checks out.
Well, thank you guys for watching today's video. Be good to each other, and until next time, cheers. You really wanted me to like the Old Forester.
No, it's just
More than I did.
we had. If you watched Monday's video, you'll see what we had on that, and that was a powerhouse pour. And I just feel like the Old Forester being the first glass after that, even with some space, I feel like it was kind of getting the shaft, and I wanted you to.
That's why I said I need to take some time with glass 2 and then come back to glass 1 before I actually have an opinion. That's literally why I said it.
So this is the 2024 Old Forester 1924.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But like, you weren't even trying to take a second sip. I was like, hang on a minute.
No, I was.
Hey, this 1924, 2024 release, same mash bill as King of Kentucky, 10 years old, not 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, 100 proof, not barrel proof. But like, we said that this had elements of the King of Kentucky profile in it when we tasted it. It did to me.
Not to me today.
Oh, it did to me.
I did not enjoy it today very much.
Oh, that's crazy. Can I have yours?
Sure.
Take
the glass.
Put her in there.
Just take the glass. Yours is like empty.
That's what she said. You missed a perfect opportunity.
I'm being mature in 2026.
Oh, come on.
I'm a 40-something-year-old woman. I need to grow up.
How many people believe that's going to happen?
We'll see.
I'm not holding my breath.